Summer is not that far away, and more people will be hopping on their bikes and taking them for a spin. But before you hit the road, you should think about safety.
Yeah, according to the Maine DOT, they report 193 bicyclists were involved in crashes last year. So far this year, 32 bicyclists have been involved in crashes. Well, there's a local company, through the help of a local reality TV show seen right here on Fox 23, that is trying to help cut down on the amount of accidents with a new product. The company is called Survue. Joining us this morning from that organization is Joshua Fox. Joshua, thanks for coming on.
Oh, thank you so much.
You heard the stats that I just read. I mean, it is a little sobering that people get scared. We were talking about doing commercial breaks. Sometimes I get nervous about riding my bike out there.
Right, absolutely. And I recently saw stats from the League of American Bicyclists that said this last year was the most cyclist death on record. And that's, I believe, the 4th consecutive year. So definitely a valid concern.
Definitely. Tell us about Survue and what inspired it in the first place.
Just as we were saying, I used to like to put my infant daughter in a bike trailer, and we would ride from our house to this really nice wooded bike trail. But to get from our neighborhood to this trail, we had to go down this rather treacherous road with no shoulders, high curbs, and we were at the mercy of the drivers behind us, and it eventually became, just too risky to enjoy that nice natural resource.
Yeah, talk about how many things you have to worry about when you're riding a bike. First of all, I mean, you got to worry about potholes. You have people opening up a car door, people backing out of their driveways, and then people in back of you not knowing if they're on their phones or not. There's so many dangers out there that you're just trying to go out and get from either here to there or exercise, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think you hit on all the main ones, and certainly as I'm riding, listening to the cars behind me and just like, keeping your eyes peeled because you don't know what's coming up next.
And so many inventions are created as a way to solve a problem, right? It sounds like this might be the case as well. Tell us about this device and how it works and how you came up with it.
Yeah, so as I was riding my daughter, down the bike path, I was also a mentor for a high school robotics team. We were doing all these cool computer vision tricks, and I kind of held on to some of those ideas. And a few years back, I just started kind of tinkering with it. And the first thing I did was I taped my cell phone to my bike and went for a ride recording. And I ran that video through an open source computer vision algorithm. And the output was not good. And in fact, it was quite funny. It was saying that my shadow was a bear. It's bear, bear.
So tinker a little more, maybe.
Yeah, and iteration after iteration, we have a valid product that, views vehicles coming up from behind, warns a cyclist if the vehicle is coming up too fast or too close laterally, or if it's an oversized vehicle. The cyclist gets an audio alert, and video of that vehicle approach is automatically saved just in case the cyclist needs to hold the motorist accountable.
Yeah, so so there's a voice or there's an alarm that goes off, or what exactly happens?
Yeah, there's 2 different alerts. The first is just a chirp, like, hey, there's a car coming up behind you. The second is an elevated alert. So that high-risk vehicle approaching, you get that elevated alert, and when I hear it, I just kind of move off to the side a little bit. So many people I talk to have been clipped by mirrors, and it's a game of inches. So if you can get a couple inches back, then we're a little safer.
Where are you at as far as sales, or how many bicycles is this on, and what has the response been from those bikers?
Yeah, we had a beta product about a year ago, and we learned a lot. Got a lot of feedback from local cyclists, and we knew we had to iterate to make the product better. In the meantime, we had $50,000 in pre-orders for this next iteration. We just wrapped up the design for that and are talking with manufacturers now and hope to fulfill those orders this summer and make riding safer for people.
Yeah, so you got them ready to go by this summer. Talk about how the Green Light Show really helped you guys out.
Oh, it was great. Anytime that you can kind of get out and tell your story, the people we connected with during and after that event was amazing, and just really getting your story out.
Yeah, getting the word out there. And does it just like clip on the back? How does it work
Yeah,
exactly?
yeah. So there's a clamp that generally goes on your seat post, and this just does a quick little quarter turn, and off you go.
Easy.
Yeah, and how much do you think that's going to go for? You can't put a price on safety, but what do you think?
Right. I think we're testing $329 right now.
And can people sign up or buy, pre-order, all of that stuff? How can they go about doing that?
Yeah, interested people can go to survue.ai to learn more, or also pre-order a part.
Any of this going to be in brick and mortar stores at all?
Yes, yes. We're working on that, but that's the intention.
All right, a lot of work to be done, but a lot of progress made, and all about safety.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's a website now people can go to for more information about the product and how they can order one too?
Sure, Survue, SURVUE.ai.
All right, well, thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time.
Yeah, and again, you can't put a price on safety.
Yes.
Yeah.